What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ. This highlight video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, the perfect place to cater your team's next event. Coin flip is a good way to explain more League Boys soccer so far this season. We've got the top two teams on the west side on Wednesday as Cabrillo hosts Wilson. Big game for the whole city, so a bit nervy throughout, but more often than not, the proceedings featured a lot of this. Individuals doing way too much. Like Kunu said, do less. These two sides are so good passing the ball, they just weren't doing it very well throughout this game. The best matchup of the day was Wilson's Daniel Frazier against Cabrillo's Arnold Giron, and like the Cheers spinoff, Frazier was wildly successful on defense. A true reflection of this game was that matchup, and even when Giron got loose, the magic moment was just left wanting. Tight defensive game like this will inevitably feature a lot of fouls and set pieces. Wilson's best chances came off of Castellane's long throw-ins, but Cabrillo goalkeeper Yancy Monterola only needed 2 saves for the 11th shutout in the last 13 games for the Jaguars. Their best chance to score was just over the bar from Brian Venezuela early in the second half, but I gotta be honest, this was the most exciting thing to happen all afternoon. It wasn't a super physical game, but it's important to both sides, and no one wants to back down when that's the case. I mean, as Vince Staples said, don't get chipped. Equal fault on both sides, I say, for not stopping this before, but watch carefully. Cheeky that. Frazier gets man of the match and most composed player of the match for not reacting there, kids running in like they're coming from the bullpen, but cooler heads would prevail, no discipline handed out. Take a lesson, kids. This lens never lies. Back to the action, both defenses holding strong while Cabrillo outshot Wilson 10-5, but this one is going to end in a scoreless draw, and it sets us up for a very exciting Rivalry Friday. The top 5 teams in the Moore League are only separated by 5 points, and the top 4 will all be in action against each other. For all of that local sports coverage, you've got to keep it right here. This is the 562.org.